Everything good?
Hey everyone, Zerms is flying high here with the next episode of Team Area Combos here. This was going to be a live stream, but at the moment my internet's being shitty, so my stream is like being very bad right now. So I decided against doing it, even though I really wanted to. Obviously, in the corner there's a Twitch chat right there, so people can read on it, but there's nothing I can do. But we're going to try to do this anyway, and then mini upload it afterwards. Okay, today's episode is all about EVO. What is EVO? EVO is basically one of the biggest fighting game tournaments in the world.
If not the biggest.
It's actually probably the biggest, other maybe than Capcom or maybe DreamHack. But it's obviously the biggest U.S. one. It says it probably is the most well-known one.
Yeah. It's pretty much the Super Bowl of the FGC. So.
Yep. That was very accurate.
It is.
Yep. Oh yeah. Before I forget, before I go too far on it, I am flying high.
Oh, I'm Shaco Man.
I'm Barzai.
And I am Supersonic.
AKA SS. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, EVO has been going on since about 2000 or 2001 or so, like when it wasn't even known as EVO.
Battle of the Bay.
It was actually like 1996, I think.
It says 1996. That's definitely been a long while right there. So EVO has been going on for years right now. It says like there's some amazing moments haven't. Everyone probably knows about the EVO moment 27, probably the most well-known fighting game over all time.
I thought it was 47.
Nope, 37.
Oh, 37. There we go. I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whereas it's basically Daigo's pair against Jason Wong, and I believe the losers finals are First Strike back in 2004. Which everyone knows it right there. Everyone who ever played a fighting game has seen that right there. Or
can't believe it's been a decade.
It's been about 13 years since that happened. Okay, but this year, 2017, there's the anniversary of establishing. This is actually the year that EVO got established as a brand 15 years ago. So basically, this is the 15th anniversary of EVO, actually EVO being EVO. So, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. It says, and there's important strangers right there. Sorry. Well, let's go over to the games. The main games for EVO are Street Fighter V, Super Smash Bros., Wii U, and also Melee, Tekken 7, Injustice 2, Guilty Gear, S3, Rev 2, also Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Blaze Blue, Central Fiction, and The King of Fighters 14, with a bunch of other games like says and side events, and they also have an Anime EVO game with it, which is the anime games, anime fighting games that have a side tournament at EVO, which is Arcana Heart 3 Love Max, Akapaza, Aka Plus Dream Bats, Catherine.
Not a fighting game.
It's a competitive game sort of like that, even though it's not that. Besides, then remember, freaking like Mario Kart for the DS was that EVO one year.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
No, I can't believe this. I refuse to believe this.
Guess what? James Chen was in top 8 that year.
Yeah,
oh no! Now I remember. Oh my.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Okay. Good. Back
Why?
to
I think I only remember the EVO where I Want to Be the Bashi was there with Flo playing it.
That was like 2012. That's because that was the year that had like Full Stream was blowing up because of that. Okay, back to the lineup. Chaos Code, New Sign of Catastrophe, Decker Fighting Climax Edition, Guilty Gear XX, Ascent Core Plus Reload, Gundam vs. Hanoko Ken, aka the most amazing fighter of all time, Kokimi Enbu.
Enbu.
I don't know if I said that name correctly. Multi Blood Actress Pure Code, Nexus Plus Blasters, Heron's Infinite Duel, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Puyo Puyo Tetris,
not a fighting game.
Honor Knight, In-Breath, EX, Late, Vampire Savior, aka the best Marvel anime game. Yatagarasu Attack on Cataclysm, aka the new Third Strike. Capcom vs. SNK2. What's the side? These are the side events. Capcom vs. SNK2 right there. Yep, one of the best versus games of all time. Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, aka the new Marvel. Pokemon Tournament, aka Pokemon Tekken. Obviously. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Street Fighter Third Strike right there, aka one of the best fighting games of all time. Street Fighter X Tekken right there, aka
people still play that? Hey,
wait, wow! I didn't
one of
even
the
know
worst
that.
fighting games of all time before it actually came decent, but no one ever played it again.
Well, I mean, it was a good
Man,
game.
yo,
but,
that 2013 update really fixed it, man. But people gave up on it.
Yep.
yeah.
It's,
rest in
Okay.
peace. When's that Tekken Cross Street Fighter? Oh
When's
wait,
Tekken?
never. Rest in peace.
Never. Okay. Okay. Let's go over. We're gonna go over the main events later on. We're gonna talk about all the side events first, because obviously the main events is like the meat of the talk tonight. Let's go over this. I know a lot of us probably have not played any of these games with the side events right there.
I played most of them.
Yeah.
Which one?
I played some of them right there, or I know some of them, so I can tell you about them. But obviously, I have more than half of those I don't play like that. Okay, let's go. Arcana Heart 3 Love Max. I have not played this game at all, and I don't know anything about it.
I haven't even played that game, so.
Okay,
no
so
opinion.
basically the breakdown of the game is the entire roster is female. Oh boy. And the whole gimmick of the game is you have arcanas, right? And you choose a character, and then you choose your arcana. And arcanas are give you special abilities. So think of
stands?
yeah, like stands. Yeah, like stands, like from JoJo's or Persona.
Oh, okay.
Except you can choose them, and they all have different abilities. Like one can stop time, one can control plants, and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like a very, I wouldn't explain it because I haven't seen match footage, but it's like a very unique game due to its movement system. Fun fact, Dragon Ball Fighter Z actually has the dash system. It came from Arcana Heart.
Oh, it did, eh? Huh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's actually pretty good order. That means I have to learn up on Arcana Heart then so I can get ready for Dragon Ball.
So yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. I don't think a lot of people are too hyped for it, considering the fact that it's like an outdated version since 6 stars. The current version is already out in Japan in arcades.
Okay.
But thankfully they're porting it over to PC, so
That's good.
it's about to get a current update. But other than that, yeah, it's a good game, I guess.
Alright.
So it should be enjoyable for people.
Okay. Next we have Aqua Plaza, Aqua Plus Dream Mats. I have not played the game either.
Now this I own, but I have not actually played it yet.
Okay. Yeah, so
the thing about this game is it's basically very similar to all these games are basically very similar. They just have their own unique aspects.
True.
Okay.
So what I recall about Aqua Plaza is it has this unique emotion system. Depending on how well you'll do, your character will become stronger over time. So a lot of hype comebacks can happen and stuff like that. So that's also a game to watch out for.
Okay.
But again, it's kind of old, so the hype for it kind of died.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Next.
But it should be pretty competitive. And oh boy, what game do we have next?
Catherine. This is actually a game that I actually know of because I actually beaten it. This game is not a fighting game, as we can tell earlier. It's actually a versus puzzle game right there, where in the versus mode, you have to either reach the top or make it so your opponent cannot go further than you at the end, and they die.
Basically, that's it, bro, the game.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
That's it, bro, the game. That's it, bro's like the best Catherine player. He's the one who made the tournament for that.
Yeah,
wow.
Yep, definitely. It actually is a really freaking game because it's heavily on the mind games, because you can basically in the first 5 to 10 moves that you do right there, you can fuck over your opponent right there. Your opponent's not ready. It's that it's that challenging as a competitive.
They can get pretty competitive.
Yeah, it definitely is. It sucks that it has no online multiplayer because obviously the devs actually never thought it was going to be a competitive game, but because because they have versus mode on it, it actually made it fun right there. And also the game is actually challenging later on because. There's hard ass puzzles you have to do right there, and also there's like mini games right there that actually teach you how to play the game and actually different techniques. Yeah. It's actually very deep right there how to do it, and I'm probably definitely gonna try to check it out about it if I can.
It's a fun game and it should be a fun watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next we have Chaos Code: New Sign of the Catastrophe.
Now this is basically it's a very intricate game. Let me explain how this game works.
Semi-similar to Unial, sort of?
No. That's Melty Blood. Okay. That's Melty Blood. Basically, Chaos Code is like it's basically anime KOF.
KOF's already pretty anime.
Yeah, KOF is already pretty anime, but this is like to the top. But basically, you can. How this game works is the interesting part is characters can choose their supers, like in Third Strike or Street Fighter 4, right? And they can also choose certain specials they want in game too. And they can only choose a maximum of 2, either 2 specials or 2 hypers. For additional stuff. And there's also unique stuff where characters can choose to either have a run or a dash, like a step dash.
Ooh.
Okay.
And the difference is characters can either just run with pressure, and the step dashes allow characters to cancel their attacks into that dash and stuff like that. So interesting pressure stuff comes out. There's crazy combos, and the game looks flashy as heck.
Damn.
So it should be an interesting watch, especially since this is a new version that just came out recently for worldwide. So everybody gets to play it, and it should be fairly consistent, but I feel as though we're going to be seeing players play a lot more of the games that are listed down below. Because there's a lot of good games.
Yeah, there definitely is. Next, we're going to have Guilty Gear Xrd Ascent Core Plus Reload.
Hell yeah.
What about Dengeki Bunko?
Yeah. It says, oh yeah, that too. Okay, let's go to Dengeki Bunko first. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax Edition.
This is basically the Sega mashup game, if I recall correctly. What Sega did in this game, they have is it a Sonic stage? I think they have Green Hill Zone as a stage in the game, as well as Virtua Fighter's Akira in the game as well. But generally, what the game is supposed to be, it's supposed to be a dream fight of the Dengeki comic. So if you've read stuff like or watched like anime like Durara, I don't remember Railgun. So basically, it's very niche anime, Strike the Blood and stuff like that. So for those who really like those kinds of shows, that game's for them. It's pretty interesting, and it's filled with like one-hit kill. So it's that kind of game.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those games.
One of those broken games.
100%.
It also, and I should mention, the game also has assists. So it's kind of like, if I had to say what kind of game it's more like, it's like Marvel 1 and with this assist game.
Okay.
Okay.
Somewhat similar to Marvel 1. But other than that, it's a cool game.
Okay. Next, we're actually going to go back to Guilty Gear because I skipped the game that we were on. Guilty Gear Xrd Ascent Core Plus Reload. This game I know somewhat about because it's a Guilty Gear game, and I have like the first version of the
Exarn
one. Yep. I haven't purchased the new version of it yet, but I know that it has a lot of similar mechanics, except for obviously the new mechanics.
Oh, I can explain all this stuff. I'm a Guilty Gear fanatic.
Sure.
So, basically, if you like Marvel, you're going to love this game. This game it's insanely fast. Combos look flashy as heck. And combined with the system mechanics, the game is great to look at. So let me explain the few differences we'll get into for this version. The Roman cancel system in this game compared to the main game, Exard, it doesn't freeze time. basically all it does is cancel your inputs. So it's more like a focus attack dash cancel, a rapid cancel from Blaze Blue. So it'll just cancel all your stuff.
Okay.
And there are versions, just like in Guilty Gear Xrd. Like there's a red one, yellow one, purple one. In this game, there's only 2 versions from what I can remember. There's a red one and then there's a blue one.
Okay.
And they act similar. It's just one costs less than the other. So you're going to be seeing the blue one a lot, but it's only for certain moves.
Okay. Okay.
But other than that, it's a pretty great game, and it's really diverse. A lot of players are apparently coming out just for this game, as well as the 2 other games we're about to get to.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, it should be a good watch.
Yep. Okay. Next is Gundam Versus right there, which I believe I know what this is a bit right there. It's a 3D versus fighting game right there that yeah, basically you can show obviously Gundams right there, and I can play right there, and you basically let's duke it out right there from that. But that's
it's a 2v2 arena fighter. So think what's it called? Like a Naruto Storm game or like a Dragon Ball Tenkaichi.
Okay.
But it's 2v2. But you have giant robots, and you're apparently just trying to whittle away at the other team until you win. So that game is really interesting because it's actually the new game, and we're actually getting this game because we never got the other games in a while.
Oh, dang.
So this is the first time we're actually getting this game. It's not out in
shit.
yet, but it should be out in September of this year.
That's good. Okay. Next is probably the most hyped game on this list. Hado no Ken, aka Fists of the North Star.
Hell yes.
Yeah, this
game is a must-watch. If you guys don't know what this game is, or you don't even know like what the anime it's based off of, don't even worry about that. Just if you see that game, watch the stream immediately. This game is insane.
This game is balls to the walls insanity right there.
It's broken as fuck.
Yeah, that's how you know there are tier lists in this game, and there is some god tier characters like that, and there's also some crappy characters. But this game is broken as fuck. That's because they have basically the most insane combo system. That's because I mean there's a thing called basketball combos for reasons. For
basketball combos.
Yeah, basically you're just dribbling the opponent over and over, and they go like freaking high, and then basically like the basketball combos is just you jabbing, and go like boom, 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 up and down, and it's so thick. It's so freaking broken right there. Like there's insta kills in the game right there that you can combo into, like very easily. Some things have some of the broken combo system right there. Right, there's one fucking match. It's like the most hype fucking match ever. It was like so freaking awesome. It was like it had like the main character from the anime, the character right there, which is the other thing, and the second round was like amazing on it right there, how it actually played out, and the third round was just like I will tell you guys in a bit right there.
You guys are basically gonna see insanity on the screen when the round starts. Whenever the round starts, just be prepared for whatever's about to happen. But other than that, it should be a must-watch. In terms of the side event, you should definitely stick around for this game because it's actually the first time this game is actually being played at EVO for a side event for this specific event.
Okay, actually, I want to play this. I want to play that match because that video is the match is like fun. This is like a short preview of how fucking insane the freaking thing is. Real quick, I'm just gonna play it real quick. Oh, fuck, I'm adding the wrong.
I wish JoJo's All-Star Battle made into EVO. That would've been awesome.
Oh man, that would have been great, but at least we got Hokuto no Ken.
Okay.
It was surprising to see we even got an EVO, or like it even made EVO because it wasn't there for a while.
But what game?
Hokuto no Ken. This is like the first time it's been, you know, at an event in a while.
In the video in the chat, guys, if you know. There you go.
Bye.
Okay, you're just gonna have it play in the background. Okay, alright. So...
Decided that.
What the fuck is this round start?
Yeah, I told you. You have to be prepared. This kick goes down right at round start.
The second one's the most amazing round.
You must decide that.
So the crazy part is this game is hard. Like, it's insanely difficult. There are an insane amount of one-frame lengths in this game.
Basically, you know how broken Marvel 3 is with cuts and that like that? This thing is worse.
It's even more broken than Marvel. How the fuck?
Basically, yeah, it's even more broken than Marvel.
So it's more technical than
the... a horrible fucking game, but it's basically exactly like Marvel. It's so broken that it's tight.
Yes.
Is it more technical than the Capcom JoJo's fighter, which every combo is a win? Wow, that's a hard game.
There's an insane amount of one-frame links you have to do for these combos.
God damn.
So it takes a lot of time to get good at this game. But once you get a combo in this game, it's like the best feeling ever. Yeah, it's like we're about to see. I don't even know if it happened on this side, but we're about to see something crazy about to happen. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You killed him before it happened.
Oh fuck. What the fuck?
This pressure, dude. Like,
oh, never mind. Yup, it's over.
Oh, man.
He got his toes clipped.
One kill.
What is this?
It's like the best fighting game ever. That's what it is.
Fatal KO. So basically, let me
wait. What is the super? What?
Let me explain the instant kill system in this game.
Like an instant kill from.
This instant kill? What the fuck?
Yeah. Let me explain. So under the life bar, you see the stars, right? Or like the gauges under the health bar.
Yeah.
Basically, there are 7 of them, right?
Mhm.
When all 7 of them are full, you're able to do your instant kill. And the insane part about this game, you can do it anytime you want.
That's fucking broken. The fuck?
So basically, you can do one hit, round start, combo into your instant kill.
Yes.
And that's it, just like he did right there.
That's
there's an insane meta game behind all this stuff because you also use the start for other mechanics, if I recall correctly.
Yes, but that
so it gets pretty deep, so watch out for that.
Okay, yes, as you can tell, that freaking game is insane right there. It is.
It
says animated right there. There's like so many different characters in the game. But anyways, let's go back to the topics right here. We're gonna try to go through these a little bit faster now. Okay, ANIME EVO right there. That's the next game on the list.
Koihime Embu. All right. So this game, the best way I put it is it's like anime Street Fighter.
Anime Street Fighter.
It is.
Except it's filled with a lot of girls.
Even more skullgirls.
Yeah.
A lot of waifus.
Just a lot of girls. So anime Street Fighter, but with a lot of girls. I mean, now I would have more to talk about. It's like, don't get me wrong. It's just that there's a lot of games. Too many games. And all of them are pretty good in their own way.
Yep.
So if we don't have a lot to say, it's just that we either A, haven't played it, or B, we've never heard of it.
Yep. Or C, that we need to try to move the things along right here, which we'll try to do a bit here. Okay, multi-blood. Okay, sorry.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right.
Okay, multi-blood. Actress again. Current code.
Now, this is a really interesting game. A lot of people should know about this game if you know about the Fate series.
Guys that play outside.
Yeah, pretty much. These guys will play this game anywhere. Now, this game is it's a really free-form game, and it has it's really broken too. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens. Okay. So, and it's a really cool game overall. A lot of people who used to play it, like Arturo Sanchez used to play this game. Spooky used to play this game.
Spooky.
Yeah, Spooky used to play this game. He was hella good at this game. So it's an overall decent game. I don't think a lot of people like are playing it this time around. Who knows? I might be surprised, but yeah, be prepared to see a lot of crazy stuff.
Wait a minute. I just saw this tweet right here from. Oh my God, it's for real. Okay, I'm just bringing this to you guys' attention. Mr. Wiz just tweeted out that Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U will be broadcast live on Disney XD on Sunday.
What?
What?
Are you
Disney
fucking for
boys.
real? Dude,
Disney XD, man.
fucking Disney XD. Alright.
That's DDD, yo, let's go. I mean, like the whole game's a meme anyway. Screw it.
Oh my God! No,
From all the channels, you
my
pick
God.
fucking
Oh my
Disney
God,
XD.
Disney SD. Oh my God, this is actually the most funniest news. Like a Street Fighter, a real fucking fighting game, is on esports.
ESPN.
ESPN
Smash is
right
on
there.
Disney
While
XD.
we get a kid. Well, Smash gets a fucking kids channel.
Nice.
I mean,
Wow.
their community is literally mainly kids, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Okay.
Hey, I mean they're on TV. Cut them a break.
I'm on TV.
Oh, hey guys, we're on TV now.
All right. Come on. We only got like what? We have 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
We have a little bit more games left.
Okay,
Come on.
sorry
we got
about
these.
that. Yeah, sorry about that. I just want to bring that to guys' attention because I just found it out. Okay, Nexus Blasters, Heroines Infinite Duel.
Cross up. It's basically cross up. So Saber from Fate's in it. I know that much. And Supersonico, that one girl with pink hair is in it. And that's all my knowledge of this game.
Okay.
It's a good game from what I heard, but yeah, that's all I know about it.
Okay. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax right there. I know a bit
If you like Persona, watch this game.
This game is broken.
Yeah.
If you like Persona, watch this game.
Yeah, it's definitely like a more broken version of a Guilty, I believe, because you can like one hits cut infinitely right there, but you get more.
They patched that out.
Oh, they just do
The auto combo death is gone, but the one hit kills are still there. So don't worry about that.
Okay. Okay, next. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Obviously,
Tetris and Puyo Puyo. If you guys have
Yeah,
played...
I have some friends that like play this like a lot, want to learn T-spinning and all that. I don't really got much to say about this game. It never really caught my interest or anything.
Basically, it's Tetris combined with Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, because I think that's the only way people know what Puyo Puyo is, because everybody played that.
Oh yeah.
And Puyo Puyo is actually a game about chain combos right there,
Mhm.
where you have to like chain your combos so that they actually put more set in your opponent's turn. So there's
All right. Super Puzzle Fighter is also Puyo Puyo, or a type of Puyo Puyo.
It is, pretty much.
Yeah, technically right there. Technically, the only thing is that there's mind games for it right there where you want to actually do it right there, because your opponent has to be able to chain back. So it's a very mind-heavy game, and Tetris is actually you have to just stack it like blocks as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then next game, Underknife In-Birth EX Lates.
Actually, oh no, it's not the new game. Rest in peace. But the new version of this game comes out in 6 days in Japan, and it's supposed to come out in the States this year. But the thing about this game is, it's basically the spiritual successor to Melty Blood. So the same people who made Melty Blood made this game.
Okay, cool.
And so the unique thing about this game is, during the game, you'll see in the middle there's like this red-blue symbol, like bar gauge, and it's basically you're playing the game, but there's a mini tug of war going on in like the screen, on people trying to get the more blocks than the other. So it's a very interesting game. There's a lot of crazy stuff you see, but it's not anything crazy like one hit kills. It's more, I'd say it's one of the more balanced games in this list.
Yep. Okay, next. Vampire Savior. I believe it's
Fast.
Yeah.
Insanely fast.
Insanely
It
fast.
is.
Insanely fast.
Yeah.
It is broken as hell, but all the characters are viable somewhat, because it's basically it comes down who actually has the pressure going right now. If one player has the pressure right there, they most likely are going to win. If the other player has the pressure, they're most likely going to win. It's basically comes down to who is rushing the other person down the most, because because if you are able to stop, if you're rushing down, that means your opponent's not able to rush you down. There is like it's basically a mixture of probably the Marvel Rushdown mechanics, but with Street Fighter like footsie techniques, because it has the Marvel combo system right there and and a bunch of Marvel things, but it's a 1v1 fighter right there. Which has it has meter right there, it has level 3s right there, so it has more meter on the other side, but it's very Rushdown oriented right there. So you will probably see a lot of freaking side crosses right there, probably a lot of John, I'm trying to make it. Trying to remember like the skeleton dude right there, Fick. But basically, it's you probably if you watch this game right there, you will probably see a lot of stride crosses right there. You'll probably see some Morgans right there, some Felices. Basically, all the cast is viable. There are tier lists right there, and like Victor, basically the command grab character of the game is low right here. But you will probably see it right there. Also, players to watch out for, Flo, he's actually fucking amazing at this game. Flo is actually very good at...
but is he going to play it?
That's the question right there.
Yeah, is he going to play it?
If he plays it right there, watch out for Flo. Flo is a very good player. He also uploaded a while back right there how some tutorials of how the characters are, and actually tries to do it for each and every character. So watch that. Okay, next. Yatagashi attack on Cataclysm.
Sadly, I don't know anything about this game.
Okay, this game I believe is an anime version of First Strike right there. Basically, it has like it tried to make it so that there's characters like it has like characters like Hugo, Alex, and stuff like that. But it's actually different with the system right there. Instead of there's no universal overheads in the game.
There's a unique parry system where you have to change from high and low.
Yes. But instead of like you doing forward or down right there for the parry, you hold 2 buttons, and then you have to hold 2 buttons right there while you're like doing forward, or 2 buttons when you're doing downward, I believe. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't played it at all. But I did play it like years back right there. But it has a unique cast right there of thing. It also has a unique combo system. It has unique supers, and it has like 3 different super arts right there. I think it has 10 characters or so in it. I don't know about it a lot right there because it's like 3 years when I actually last played it. Even I probably haven't.
It might have been updated more. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think it could. Like some characters might be broken in it. I don't know. But
just watch out for it.
Yeah, watch out for it. Right?
But yeah, that's Anime Evo.
That's Anime Evo. Okay, next. We're going to have the side events right there. Basically, some of the more well-known titles on it right there, or some titles that people are wanting to play, or like some of the like classic titles that people like known Evo for. Okay.
These side events are all going down on Friday. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is it?
Probably.
Because I know Capcom versus SNK 2 either happened today or tomorrow.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. First one, Capcom versus SNK 2 right there. Obviously, is what the title is. It's basically a fighting game between like Warriors, Marvel's characters, and SA characters. Stuff like from the last Blade right there, King of Fighters right there,
Samurai Showdown,
and stuff like that. And then Capcom games such as I believe Street Fighter right there,
Final Fight
right there, and various other games too.
And Morgan.
And Morgan.
Outdated Morgan.
Yeah. So basically, it's a very slow-paced, footsie heavy 3 versus 3 fighter. So it plays. It's
not all about the combos. It's more about very your reactions to situations.
It's reaction to situations that has unique groove systems, which is basically
very neutral heavy game. Very neutral
heavy game, and there's a unique groove system that allows each character to actually either have like an auto combo, basically be able to parry right there.
Basically, try to play like their specific game. Like there's a
Groove Bison
groove that plays like Third Strike. There's a groove that plays like Street Fighter Alpha. There's a groove that plays like KOF. There's a groove that plays like Garo, Mark of the Wolves, and all kinds of shenanigans like that.
Yes. There's some definitely bad characters in the game right there. If you do watch it out there, you'll probably see a lot of freaking Sakura, Sagat, Blanca, I believe Dictator, and like basically you would see a lot of freaking Capcom characters because a lot of the Capcom characters are very fucking good in the game.
They're really strong. Yeah, it's like you will be surprised to find an SNK character, if any at all.
Yeah, definitely right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep an eye.
Yep.
Keep an eye out because like the best Capcom versus SNK player for this game, or SNK 2 player, Boss, I'm pretty sure, the Japanese player, is actually at Evo, and he has a bounty on his head. I'm pretty sure for like $500 if he
does.
The best Capcom versus SNK 2 player, Boss from Japan. He has like a $500 bounty on his head.
Holy shit!
Dang, that's big. Okay. Next, one of the probably most hype fighters of this Evo right there that people want to try is Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, fun fact. I think actually in this tournament, Trunks is actually going to be playable.
Ooh.
Is he?
Yep. They confirmed, I think Mr. Wiz himself confirmed that Dragon Ball Fighter Z at Evo will be the Trunks build of the game.
Okay,
so people are going to be able to play as Trunks.
Says he must have tweeted out recently then, because I know.
I don't think it was recently. I think he announced it like last month or something like that.
Was it?
No,
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Last month right there, he said that it was going to be this the 6-player build right there. You know, with Majin Buu, Frieza, Cell, like Goku, Vegeta, and.
I mean, I can find the tweet for you real quick here.
It says, okay, well, if it is right there, then you know people will definitely want to try it. But it's basically Capcom Fighter G right there. It's basically a mixture of like Guilty Gear mechanics with Marvel. It's a free.
Oh no! Wait. Oh wait! Did he just delete the tweet?
Who did?
Oh, he deleted the tweet.
For what?
For the Trunks build. So it probably isn't the Trunks build. Well, rest in peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nothing you can do about that. Yeah. So basically, Dragon Ball Fighter Z is basically what I said, a mashup between Guilty Gear mechanics and base Marvel mechanics right there.
It's basically a mashup of all the games Arxis has done.
Arxis system, yep, has done right there. Also, Marvel stuff right there. Because it's a 3 vs 3 fighter that has tag mechanics right there. It has assists right there, but it also has Tekken. Guilty Gear type stuff right there. And
it's very, compared to the most fighters out in the market, this is the most freeform fighter you're going to be seeing. Yep. There's so many things you are able to do.
Yep.
It's like interesting that like the moment you kill a character, it's like in Marvel you can just like do a really dumb setup, like you can go high, low, mid, like all that good stuff. And here you kill a character, you two just trade in an animation and sets it back to neutral. That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So the cool part is the Marvel setups are still there because
they're still there, but like still, like when you're like,
it isn't as prominent as Marvel, where you kill a character, you're gonna have to block an incoming.
2 assists. Jesus Christ. Yo, hands down, Vegeta's got the best assist.
Actually, I hope like in a future change for that game, they make it so you can choose your assist like Skullgirls. That'd be sick.
That actually could be a good thing, but we don't know if that's gonna be.
But we don't know because the game's only 20% done.
It is.
Yeah.
So we'll find out soon about that game. But yeah, good game. Keep an eye on that.
Good game. Definitely keeping an eye on that. Okay, next. Pokken Tournament right there. This game was at EVO last year right there, obviously right there, and it had a pretty okay finals from what I remember.
Japanese player won, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, basically it's Pokemon with Tekken right there. That's basically the game right there.
It's kind of like Tekken, but at the same time, it's not like Tekken.
It's not.
This game, the version of the game right now is very outdated compared to what's out in Japan. But it is getting a new version of the game called like DX Deluxe. So that's cool for them, I guess. But I mean, if people enjoyed it last year, I think they should enjoy it this year. A lot of people are actually going out for the game, apparently.
Okay.
So yeah, it should be a good watch.
Okay.
If it's being streamed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so you know. Here's a note right there. I'm seeing that it will have at EVO there will be a playable build of Pokken Tournament SD. So.
Oh really?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Okay. Next, probably one of the most famous games of all time right there, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Basically, probably the most. One of the most.
The Evo games.
The grandpa fighting games.
The Evo games.
The one that started the fighting game genre, that had that started the competitive scene right there. This game right here. Obviously, with this game is definitely
legendary
right there. It's balanced per se, but obviously it's not balanced at the same time with that, because it's very, very neutral type heavy right there. But there are characters like that have shenanigans, like I believe old T-Hawk right there, Vega / Claw, and like old Sagat right there with the zoning heavy Sagat right there, and like
Dictator.
Dictator right there. Dowson right there. Dowson's supposed to be a very good character too. It says, and it will definitely be a good game whether to watch Masters on it. There's probably going to be some of the legendary fighting game players just going to play it because it's the classic game. But some of the other games like that probably going to be focused on Street Fighter 5 because obviously that's where the money is. But we will get to that soon. But this is the game that if you love fighting games right there, you definitely want to check it out again just because it's the game that bases out there at all right there.
It did.
Yep. Okay, next. Probably one a lot of people's favorite fighting game of all time, and also some people hate this game just because it's broken. I love it. It is it is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Basically,
yes.
This is definitely not a balanced fighting game, but
it's definitely a fun one to watch.
But it is a fun one right there. This game is very neutral heavy. That's because of the paid camera system right there. There are broken characters in the game, but they are somewhat able to take care of themselves.
Except if they fight a top tier, they have to pray.
You have to fight.
I'd say the game is more aggressive than neutral, but there's still a lot of neutral in the game.
Yeah,
there is neutral right there. That's because you have to be ready to actually do it right there because of the parry mechanic. That's why throws in this game are very good right there because you can jump in right there if they think that because you don't want to do P against them right there because they can parry you and punish you. Basically, throws are very good in this game. That's because they can't parry throws; they have to attack them. Characters to watch out for is Chun-Li. Obviously, Chun-Li is basically the most strongest character of Third Strike. Then Yun. Then Ken. Then you'll probably see a lot of Dudley. You probably will see Makoto right there. And you'll probably see a lot of Urian.
Chun-Li's.
Yep. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, Chun-Li's like the most. You're probably gonna see so many Chun-Li's.
You're gonna see way too many Chun-Li's.
Maybe Akuma for JR.
Yeah, maybe
Ken's, Yuns.
Akuma's right there. And then you'll probably see random characters through there. You probably will Move is probably gonna play it right there. Probably like one of the Hunger Game Cobbs. They're probably gonna do it right there. There's probably gonna be a lot of good players that have to do it right there. So if Daigo plays it right there, he obviously will probably play Ken right there. And if he plays against Justin Wong, who knows? We might be able to get a
recreation.
Recreate.
I mean, they already did that, but sure, let's try to do it again.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Next, the final sign event right now is Street Fighter X Tekken. Obviously, the current version of the game is actually a pretty decent fighting game. The version before that was not. But because of the backlash that the visitor version got right there, it killed off any chance this game had right here. But I might want to check it out because it definitely is a good game with good neutral and everything like that to it right there. Because
in my opinion, I enjoy it more than Street Fighter 4, but that's just me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which is weird. I don't see a side event for Street Fighter 4 at all.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Wasn't it supposed to be?
I don't see it on here. Maybe they just forgot to list it.
For what game?
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, but let's go back to Street Fighter Cross Tekken right now. So it's actually there are a lot of characters I think are definitely viable with certain other characters.
The Tekken characters, if I recall correctly, dominate the game though.
Yes, very. There's not a big point picking a Street Fighter character.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Which I really like that.
Yeah, I know like Hong Wang right there is basically one of the best characters of the game, I believe.
Same with Jin, right? Pretty sure Jin's one of the best characters.
Strong. Well. I also think Ryu's pretty strong against dash cancel Hadokens.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
That game is ridiculous.
I want to see what. I'm gonna check event hubs, even though I know this is probably gonna be way fucking off. It would just give me an idea of where they're like. What is that? Chun-Li is actually listed as a top tier character on here.
I think Justin Wong, that's like an old tier list, maybe? Or is that 2013?
Oh, no, this is like, I'm just going on the event hubs tier list right now on the kind of
Oh.
So, but this is like, obviously right there, you can't go buy this right here. but because of that, but this is basically the most general idea, I think, because obviously no one really plays the game. Okay, basically the top tier characters is Sun Li, Jin, Ho Wang, Nina, Law. Oh yeah, I forgot Law is actually very fucking good.
Fuck Law.
Elisa, Raymond, Bob, and Lily. Jerry is actually number 10, and Cammy's number 11. And it says, okay,
I'm surprised Asuka's not up there.
So basically, just if you plan on watching it, just don't expect a lot.
Yeah. The top out of the 15 best characters in the game, there's only 4 Street Fighter characters on this list right here.
But it's a good game to watch, I'd say. It's just it kind of died. Really
dead.
Sadly.
Yep, sadly. Yep. Okay. Before we go over to the main games right there, I'm just gonna say that EVO will have playable builds of Fantasy Strike, Fighting EX Layer,
That's not the name for it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's obviously right there. Saga, Final Fantasy, NT, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Ultimate Heroes, Pokemon Tournament DX, Punch Planet, Anime Showdown 5.
Wait, what?
Anime Showdown 5, that's what it says here.
Hey?
Hey, that's what it says. Anime Showdown 5.
Yeah.
What is this?
And also teasing that and the teasing of that RWBY fighter.
You're kidding me, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! They're updating. Oh shit! This got revealed today. What?
Yeah, it did, dude.
What? How did I miss this?
How the fuck did you miss this, man?
How did I miss this?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh shit! That's gonna be hype. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now, EVO, the main games are there. We're gonna go from the bottom up to the top. Okay. First game, King of Fighters 14.
Hell yes.
Look out for this game. This game is fucking godlike.
Amazing, dude.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a 3 versus 3 fighter, except for that it's a 1v1 match right there. So basically, you can pick 3 different characters right there, but they will only go 1v1. If one character dies, the next character comes in and fights the same fighter that the first character was playing. Like there are tiers right there. Each character has unique type moves right there, and the combo system is a little bit weird, and also
It's really simple. Really simple.
It says, and also, but the meter mechanic actually is very good right there because, like, if your character has meter, you can do a shit ton of damage to the freaking enemy and KO them. It's basically the comeback mechanic in the game, but it would cost you all resources right there. So you have to choose if you want to get rid of the problem freaking character right now, or you want to hold on to it right there for you be able to come back later.
2 players to look out for in KO 14 specifically is Xiaohai. Most people might know Xiaohai from Street Fighter 5 because he plays Cammy in that game. But he's originally a KOF player, and he's really good at the game.
And I believe the other player is Reynolds, right?
Reynolds, yeah, Reynolds. And he's from Mexico. And he's also really, really good. And those are 2 players you really want to look out for because if I recall correctly, Reynolds is one person who actually created one of the most hypest EVOs for KOF, which was the Kyo comeback.
I remember that.
Where he chose EX Kyo in KOF 13 and just came back against, I don't remember who the player was. Darn it. But yeah, it was a great match.
Yeah, I believe that was 2013 that happened at.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely is right there. I'm definitely gonna try to play catch all top 8 right there. So I'm gonna make sure I'm trying to get on that. I don't know if be able to. Actually, that's obviously not gonna be on Sunday, but it's probably gonna be on Friday, I think. No, Saturday. Okay, next, Blaze Blue Central Fixin' right there. I have not played this game at all. I
can explain this game perfectly. Basically, think of it as it's an anime game, but it's very unique where each character has a certain trait. Basically, think Street Fighter 5, but implemented much differently. Right? So, the V-Skill mechanic is basically every character's mechanic. It's their unique trait, and it's tied to one button instead of being like a 2-button command.
Okay.
So it's like a unique ability. Like some characters might be able to control wind. Some characters might be able to get a lot of meter. One character might be able to like steal health and stuff like that. And the other unique part about it is its overdrive mechanic, which I guess can be related to V skill. Or I mean, V triggered. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't play Street Fighter 5. Anyway, so the whole thing about overdrive is it buffs that character's trait. So let's say Ragna, which is like the main character of the game. With his drive, he steals life. What his overdrive does is it basically buffs his life stealing ability, so he steals more life.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So 2 players to look out for. I'll list. Yeah. So there's Fenrich. Fenrich is probably the best player in Blaze Blue right now. He has an insane Jin Kisaragi. Jin Kisaragi is a character who utilizes ice. And he's a really flashy character. He's a really flashy character. So Fenrich likes to go for really fancy combos most of the time. So look out for him. And then from America, we have our very own SKD, Super Kawaii Desu. Yes, that's his name. Sponsored by Panda Global. This player uses Izayoi. She's a stance character. Okay. So with her stance, she has one stance which allows her to move like all over the screen, and another stance that allows her to recover some stuff. So her whole gimmick is rely to these stocks, right?
Okay.
She builds stocks by using special moves or her overdrive. And basically, once she switches over to her other stance, she can use her stocks with her special moves. So she might get like more combos and stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
She's a very technical character, and SKD really knows how to play her. And I'm going to be seeing him placing really well along with Fenrich. So for Blaze, we really keep an eye out for the Japanese players and some of the American players. Especially, I think there's one more. Kizzy K. Kizzy K was a Blaze Blue player who dominated the tournament scene in America. He was winning majors constantly. Damn. He also uses Jin, and he's a bit more nutty, I'd say. His Jin's really crazy. He'll go for really crazy stuff, and it'll end up working. So he should be a fun person to watch. So Blaze Blue is going to be really good, just like it was in 2014.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next, probably like one of the most hyped games on the list. You know, for just us 4 right here is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yes.
This game. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay. Obviously, right there, everyone who follows this channel right there, many knows about my YouTube channel right there, which
and mine too.
Yep, and who loves Marvel right there. So I'm not going to explain the Marvel mechanics because obviously you probably know most of them already.
We know.
Yep. Basically, we're going to be talking about the players right now. Basically, there's going to be a lot of good players to watch out for right there. But obviously, there's going to be at least like 2 or 3 players that probably will have the most likely chance. But one player is going to be the most standout one, but it's going to be Ryan Alvey because how well he did this year, and I believe the end of last year, how well he was doing in majors and tournaments. He uses a team of Chun-Li, Morgan, and Phoenix right there. Yes, that is a weird team, but he makes it work. Because that's how he is right there.
It's like, well, it's a really cool team and concept because how he uses is he uses Chun-Li as point because she's a really good point character, and he uses Morgan primarily for meter building Dark Phoenix up. And so once he gets that down, he really has a solid base because all 3 characters can, like, you know, take care of their own for the most part, except Phoenix, obviously.
Yep. And his Chun-Li right there can be a keep away Chun-Li or rush down Chun-Li right there. He can play either or. And he doesn't really need really assist right there. And he even actually calls his Phoenix assist right there. And you know how freaking scary calling a Phoenix assist is right there. Because if you call one bad call right there, you lose basically your freaking lifeline of the thing. But Ryan Alvey actually uses his Phoenix assist in neutral right there. Because he actually believes in his game plan so well right there. He can call it in neutral right there. And he basically like takes risks by not losing.
Because like, it's a smart idea because even if he loses Phoenix, he still has a strong base team with Chun-Li and Morgan.
And also like all three of his characters, you can't choose what to kill right there because he's good with all three of them.
Yeah.
Because Chun-Li, he's scary in level 3 X Factor. You know, like Chun-Li's super fucking amazing fast in level 3 X Factor. Morgan is because he's fucking Morgan. Phoenix is obviously is fucking obvious. So he's like one of the characters that will probably one of the players that will probably win Evo right there for sure. Or one of the people that will be in top 8. Okay. Obviously, right there, other characters, other players are like basically the guys right there, basically past winners of Evo besides Viscant. Viscant, and probably Flocker. Flocker's probably not gonna, unless he gets super lucky, but I don't think Flocker's actually gonna make it in either. But you know, obviously, right there, King Blooper has a good chance right there. Justin Wong has.
Why? Actually, King Blooper is not going to Evo this year.
So it's really, I just saw him freaking training for Evo on the stream.
He's not. No, he's not going this year. He doesn't have the money to go.
That's weird right there.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have a good set of players for this year to begin with. This Evo is the last Evo for this game.
It is.
Sadly.
So, I feel as though this is going to be a really, really good tournament. So, we're going to be expecting a lot of hype shit to happen.
And
a lot of, I really want to see unknown players come out and like really do well. Like I'd be down to see Ionian actually get on stream and do some work because he's going to Evo.
What about Soundly Light?
Yeah, Ionian right there figured like he's probably the tech master of Phoenix Wright.
He's probably the best.
He is the best one, you know.
At the end of this Marvel, like Marvel 3's Lifeline, he's arguably the best Phoenix player.
Yeah, definitely. Says I definitely would actually love to see him. Right, I would love.
Though it would be hella funny if Ionian ended up winning Evo, so Ultra David finally had to pay his like $500.
Phoenix Wright winning Evo.
That's all I got.
I mean, it could happen. His team's hella busted, but it ends up on who he plays. Or how well he plays.
Yeah, definitely. Says
what about Soundly Light?
Says what did you say, Jacob Man? What did you say, Jacob Man? I didn't hear you.
What about Soundly Light?
Soundly Light? Is he going to Evo?
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, he might do really good too. He's a really solid Taskmaster, and his Virgil combined with Sentinel, not a lot of people can do with that. So I'm going to be really interested to see how people react to that. So Soundly Light's definitely going to get far, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, his team is Taskmaster, Sentinel, and Virgil, while Ionian's team is Phoenix Wright, Spencer, and Doom.
Yep. Says okay. Other characters to watch out for, other players to watch out for. I'm probably going to talk about mainly the more known ones. Angelic right there, so I actually one that we're probably
yes.
Angelic is
very good right there because he has actually made like top 3 at Evo, I believe, once or twice. So he's definitely like a very true thing. He has like his curse right there. I don't believe he made top 8.
Very optimal player.
No, he did make top 8 at Evo last year. I forgot.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but he got top 8 at Evo like 3 times, I believe, and he got top 3 twice.
He could win this year. Yeah. He could win.
Yeah, he definitely could win right there. Other characters, one I would just like love it if Kyle P won Evo. That's because we just want to see his face.
His fucking face, yes.
There's that. Chrissy, obviously right there, he has a very high chance of winning Evo because he won Evo last year. And he just has to make sure that his execution is down to the point right there with Morgan right there. And he also
brings up a very good point. Will the Ghost of Marvel actually return?
The Ghost of Marvel.
The Ghost of Marvel right there. We will see. We will see. Yes.
Maybe he could win Evo. I don't know.
Okay. Actually, let's talk. Here's a question for you guys. What character do you think will actually be in top 8 at Evo for the very first time this year? What character will we see?
I want Phoenix Wright.
I
want Phoenix Wright. I don't care.
You know what I honestly believe? I believe in an Iron Man. I really believe in one. I don't know why, but I just love watching that character play because it's so amazing.
Your best bet is probably Iron God.
Says,
Yeah.
oh, actually, you know what? I would love to see a 4 in top 8.
That too,
Yeah,
especially Thor.
Actually, know what? We forgot about Iron God. Iron God is actually very freaking good right there. He can actually probably blow up. Like, he can probably be definitely a gatekeeper. And if he plays well, he could definitely make top 8. But we don't know.
This Evo is really, really cool because there's a lot of good players going
out.
out
There's a lot of good players right there, and a lot of people, a lot of good players, a lot of people that figure out the game very well right there. And there's probably gonna be a lot of people that still don't know the certain matchups right there, so they do have the advantages. Like for Phoenix, right? Obviously, we might see a couple of Jill players out there. We probably would not see any Heist and Cole players because Heist and Cole is a terrible player. Jill Kurt.
Unless an assist.
She's only the assist, so.
Yeah.
Let's hope Corky J's at Evo.
Oh man,
if Corky J's Evo right there, I just want to know how far he can get with freaking Jill. Jill?
Oh, it's Jill, man.
Yeah, it's Jill right there.
Wait, who?
Corky J.
Corky J. He's actually probably.
Oh yeah.
He's one of the only like Jill players still around besides that and Jay Soldier.
This tweet is this tweet is the perfect thing for Evo right here.
Oh, I saw that tweet.
Okay, let me look. Okay, I have not looked at that tweet yet right there. I know I saw it right there.
It's got like.
Okay,
it's clockwork.
Yeah, clockwork.
It's fucking clockwork. I
forgot about clockwork right there. He had
go!
Oh, Strider! I want to see Strider again.
Oh, Strider.
Yes.
Strider,
what about Nemesis?
Yeah.
I'll be down for Nemesis too.
There's only 3 people that actually make it to the top 8 with Nemesis right there. Which is
Snack
Tap right there. Scampy and what was J-Dog, I think. J-Dog.
Oh yeah.
You can't forget about the almighty Jacko man, though. I believe in them.
Yeah.
Oh hi. Kappa.
Oh yeah, Felisa. We would always love to see we probably would love to see Dawson Salt in top 8 too. Okay, let's go on to the next game before we actually take out Marvel for too long. Okay, next game. Guilty Gear X3 Rev 2 right there. Okay, we talked about Guilty Gear X a bit right there. Guilty Gear right there is an anime fighter right there, the most well-known anime fighter out there. This game has a lot of different mechanics right there. It's a very execution style heavy game right there with a lot. It's also very rush down heavy right there, which actually have mechanics in the game that prevent runaway right there. Where basically, if you start running away right there, you will actually lose meter, which you need to actually do supers right there, roaming cancels, and stuff like that. So
now I'm going to say this right now. This version of the game, almost all of the cast is viable. Like legit, you're going to be seeing almost the entire roster, guaranteed.
That's actually very freaking weird. That's so weird right there. If that's true, that means this game has probably the most even though this game is actually probably not balanced at all. But
yeah, but
so is there a chance of seeing a Potemkin?
What?
Really? Wow.
You're going to be seeing a Potemkin or two, and you're going to be seeing some Slayers. You're going to be seeing some Ramathals. You're going to be seeing Leo.
I want to see Faust.
Oh, you're going to be seeing Faust. You're definitely going to be seeing Faust. There are some Faust at Evo. Jacko, yes, you're going to be seeing some Jackos as well. It's very varied. It's really great as well, and it's like really strong players with the characters too.
We're probably going to definitely see Mike Ross's Esnet Axel.
Oh yes, Miguel Rossington. I can't wait to see that in action if he's going to Evo. Yeah. But in general terms, there are a lot of players you want to keep an eye on for because there's too many good players in this game.
Definitely, a
lot
of good players.
In America and Japan, in general, there's so many good players in this game.
So many good players.
Fun fact: Daigo also plays Guilty Gear, so I'm curious to see if he'll actually join this year and if he'll make top 8 because he plays.
Used to play Guilty Gear, but he kind of stopped.
He still does.
Yeah,
he played it here and there, but I don't think he played it Exart in a tournament in a while.
I think last time I saw him play, I think he was either playing. He was playing I think he was playing Saul, I think, or
yeah, he did play Soul, but the last time I think he played was Sign.
So I believe there was other person I remember seeing him play, but I remember.
So yeah, so if people to look out for was last year's Evo champion Machabo, and he's insanely good. Like his neutral is insane. So really keep an eye out for that player. He uses Sin. He's basically the guy with who uses the flag called the fight.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then other players to look out for is Omito. Omito is also a player from last year's top 8, and he got really far with this character Johnny.
Johnny,
who uses coins to level up his sword and stuff like that.
Yep, and I believe Johnny won last year, but Johnny was also very fucking overpowered in the previous.
Johnny won. I don't think Johnny won an Evo. I think Sin won the Evo, if I recall correctly.
But
yeah, Johnny was really strong. Johnny was really strong.
Johnny was very freaking powerful.
And then now let me talk about some American players to watch out for. Now, this guy is really, really good with Slayer, and you should look out for him. His name is Damon Doe. And his Slayer has been, like, really consistent. It's been super good. So really keep an eye out if you really want to see really good Slayer play. And Slayer is like the vampire, the really cool-looking vampire.
Yep.
And then we got 2 more players I think people should keep in... Well, 3 more players people should keep an eye out for. We got Bears. Bears is a chip player, right? This guy is probably one of the best chip players in the world due to the fact he's beaten one of the best chips in Japan in EVO last year.
Wow.
He beat supposedly the best chip in the world, Summit, and he's known as the best chip. He beat him, and I think he sent him to losers.
Damn.
So he's really... Oh, yeah, and it was a mirror match. They both played chip. So really keep an eye out for Bears. He probably could get really far.
Okay.
And then we have... oh, yeah, by the way, it's funny because all the people I mentioned are playing similar characters. And then we got another player known as Kid Viper. Kid Viper plays Johnny as well. And he's a really, really good Johnny. He's really getting really good at this game. So if you want to see some American Johnny, go look out for Kid Viper. And then third is Kizzy K. Kizzy K plays Sin, just like Machabu. If you want to see a really crazy Sin, go watch Kizzy K. Mm-hmm. And so basically, if you're going to be seeing Guilty Gear, try to watch it as much as you can because, like, it's going to be packed with Japanese players.
Yep.
And a lot of good players.
Oh yeah, there is one Japanese player I believe we didn't mention right there, which is Fab. Fab is a very good Pokemon.
Potemkin. Actually, I have no idea if Fab's actually at EVO.
Says I wish the he goes right there because I know Potemkin right there is a very hard character to use just because he's not like a Guilty Gear character per se. He has Guilty Gear mechanics, but he doesn't play like Guilty Gear for 1 0.
Oh, he plays like Guilty Gear. The only problem is he's very reliant on meter to actually be successful.
Okay.
And due to the fact of him being really slow and having a big hitbox doesn't help him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should be seeing some Potemkin. I'm pretty sure Shine and Shine and American Potemkin is at EVO, so we should be seeing some good stuff.
Okay. Next game is Injustice 2. Basically,
boy,
Sonic Fox the game, yay!
Sonic Fox the game. There we go.
Sonic Fox the game right there. If you don't know what Injustice 2 is right there, it's basically a
DC fighting game.
A DC fighting game right there, which has aspects of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, where it has Mortal Kombat type inputs right there, but it plays more like Street Fighter, where basically not like Street Fighter 5, more like Street Fighter 4. But with combos are like dial combo, which basically you can pick which combos you want to do on hand.
Combinations.
Yeah, but this game also has very keep away heavy characters games and also rush down type of character games. So there's like you might see a lot of keepaways in the game, and you might see a lot of rust-down characters in the game. One of the most characters you probably will see right there is probably like Deadside right there. He's like basically the Deadpool of the game, which he is a very keepaway type heavyweight character in the game, and like it's a bunch of DC different characters right there, and also like lesser known characters, because obviously they want to go lesser known because they don't want like 50 million Batman villains in the game. Says like there's a very big cast of the characters right there. I have not watched the scene at all right there because of that.
I think there's 2 players to look out for in Injustice 2. Obviously Sonic Fox, because Sonic Fox is really dominated in that type of game. He has a really strong presence in that scene to begin with. So you're going to be watching out for him. I don't actually remember who he plays, but keep an eye out for him. I think go ahead.
Yeah, I think he plays like almost every single character in the game.
Yeah, I think he just might play every single character. You're absolutely right. He just might play the character who's probably like the best right now.
Yeah.
Most likely. And then there's another player I think I've heard people talk about, MF Slayer. He's also a really, really good player in Injustice 2 apparently, so keep an eye out for him as well if you're going to be planning on watching the game.
Okay, yep, we obviously we don't know a lot about Injustice 2, but that's because we don't play it. So I'm sorry for all the Injustice 2 fans right here, but nothing we can do.
But if you're hype, I mean, go and watch that stream.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't play the game, so
if you're interested in checking it out, make sure you watch it right there. And I think Saturday. Let me look. Yep, Saturday at about I think at 5 p.m.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think 5 p.m. it says. Okay, next.
Right.
Next game is Tekken 7. One of the
oh boy.
One of the most probably love fighting games.
This game, honestly, right now I'm going to say this. This game is probably the hypest game you're probably going to see.
And also, it's probably one of the most tactical games in the game.
Yes, that too. Now, the reason why I say this game is really amazing to look at. Not only does it look like really, really good, but like all the things around it are really great. Like, trust me, when that slowdown comes up, everybody's gonna get hyped.
Oh yes, and if you've been on Twitter at all, or you've or check out any of the fighting game YouTube, you probably saw some amazing hitbox porn right there of hitbox porn of basically moves somehow barely missing each other right there. It's definitely a very high game, and there's a ton of freaking very characters that actually players to look out for. You probably will see Punko, because Punko, when Akuma was definitely overpowered right there, he was beating so many freaking pros at Tekken. But obviously Akuma got nerfed a bit, but he's still, I believe, a good character. He gets super nerfed. So you'll probably see Punko in the game right there, and you'll probably see
more players to look out for is definitely JDCR, the going craziest Heihachi. Yeah. That is a very phenomenal player.
Oh, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of Dragunov.
He switches between Heihachi and Dragunov. And another really good one is Knee, which is by far my favorite.
The Devil Jin. The Devil Jin.
The Brian.
Also the Brian, but I think he's been using more Devil Jin. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, he's been actually using them, fairly, evenly.
Oh, so he's been switching just like JDCR. Okay, good to know.
Yep.
In terms of American players to watch out for, this is tough. There's a lot of good players. Look out for Speed Kicks, actually. He just got sponsored recently by Panda Global.
Okay.
He's a Hwoarang player, so if you like some Taekwondo action, go check out Speed Kick. And then in terms of American players, it's really hard because there's so many good players out here, so it's really hard to say which one to specifically watch. Sadly, if you've been following the Tekken scene, I don't think Bronson is going there. Bronson Tran. If you guys don't know who Bronson is, I think at NCR, Esteban, or Hold Back to Block, gave Bronson Tran a mic, so he commentated his own matches while he was playing in the tournament. And he won that said tournament. And his commentary was beautiful because he was cursing like a sailor and everything. He could do whatever he wanted. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it right now.
I need to check that out. Right, that actually sounds fucking awesome. Okay, anything more on Tekken 7? Okay.
But yeah, it's really great and diverse, so you should really...
Nothing to look out for. Look out for Eris and him mispronouncing names on purpose.
Eris.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, Eris is a really good commentator.
And also, he also is like one of the main freaking like Tekken players on the US side right there. One of the most well-known players.
He's one of the most known players and commentators as well. So, yeah.
Yep, okay. Okay, next. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Let me fix that. Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Now, this game is probably going to get the most views. It's obvious due to the fact it's Super Smash Brothers. Yeah. A lot of people know what this game is.
Yep.
So, and it's been getting pretty consistent views from what I've seen over the years.
Definitely right there.
So what to look out
is like the top 8 for is never really going to change.
Yeah, so all you're going to be seeing is Fox, Mango, Captain Falcon,
Armada,
Ice Climbers, Mart,
Fox,
Mythic character, Sheik.
Yeah,
but yeah, the game hasn't changed. I guess a lot of people just really like how fast paced it is. So it's really a game that stood against the test of time.
Yeah, it's basically one of the most well known one of the most party games of all time because even the creator doesn't call it a fighting game. But but whoever played it right there knows that it's a very fun game right there.
Yeah, it's a really good time.
Yeah.
Melee is also there alongside its newer counterpart, which was Smash Brothers for Wii U, right?
Yes. This is the second to last game for Sunday right here. Which is, if you didn't hear earlier, it's going to be like a live broadcast on Disney XD. Which we found out earlier today. But actually no, not like half hour ago or so. Which is amazing because it's also ironic at the same time because how the FCC actually refers to Smash, but that actually is a very good thing for it right there because if
they're on TV. Yeah, I mean, I would like to be on TV. Who would want to be on TV?
Yeah, who does?
Yeah, who would not, Dina?
Says obviously right there the player that I say probably watch out for right there is basically Zero because Zero is probably like the best Wii U player right there, Smash player for the Wii U.
Yeah, I think there are some killers going after him though, so really keep an eye out for that if you're really interested in just watching Smash at EVO.
Yes. Says I believe a lot of the characters are viable right there. Besides, I believe a good
a majority of them are usually a majority of the characters, but some are just
some of them are very very freaking bad right there. Are very hard to actually use.
Yeah.
My favorite character to actually play is Ganondorf, but Ganondorf is actually considered one of the worst characters in the game.
Yeah. I mean, but he's really strong, though.
Yeah, he's definitely really strong right there. He's basically a considered Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Yes, but I said...
Some players to look out for is definitely Nairo, a really crowd favorite, in all honesty.
Yep.
My personal favorite is Void, a very technical Sheik, and he's pretty fun to watch. And of course, Ally, the Mario main.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just looking up for any shulks that make it out this time.
Also, characters you probably would see in the top 8 right there. You probably would see Diddy Kong right there, Zeke right there. You probably would see Cloud, Bayonetta.
Maybe Ryu.
Maybe Ryu. Ryu is a very good.
Maybe Ryu.
Basically, the three the three non
pay to win.
The three original Smash characters right there are basically top 10 in the game.
More like maybe even the best characters in the game.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, those are the three DLC characters is obviously the best right there. But there's obviously the main hero. You will probably see a lot of Diddy Kong right there. Diddy Kong was the best character in the game before he got nerfed a bit right there. He's still very strong right there. So you'll probably see Zero playing him, or you'll probably see him play Cloud or Bayonetta.
Or Sheik. I think he plays Sheik.
Oh, Sheik.
Maybe it's Lucina.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's go to the final game for the main game.
The most controversial game.
Yeah, the most controversial game. Street Fighter 5. Like Street Fighter
Coin Flip 5.
Yeah, Coin Flip 5. Obviously, right there, we have dividing positions right there. Obviously, the game for a lot of people is not fun to play just because it's basically a coin flip. It's not playing like Street Fighter 5. But at the high level, watching high level Street Fighter 5 is very fucking awesome like that because because those monsters are not coin flip heavy type thing. They are coin flips, but it's not a very big coin flip right there. There's some players that actually are very consistent at winning the game right there.
Like Smug, like since everyone sees Balrog as like this huge coin flip character and momentum starter, like once he has V trigger, like you basically won due to like online and stuff. But once you see Smug actually play Balrog, like it's actually different. He doesn't depend on V trigger all the time. He has amazing spacing. He's a very good player.
Very good. Yes, there are a lot of freaking like killers to watch out for. There's obviously Punk right there for the US side. There's Pure Balrog. There's
Snake Eyes.
Knuckle Dew,
obviously right there. Those are probably the characters that probably play.
Of course, Smug.
Yes, and also Smug right there. Those are the characters that actually might do very well with it, might even take it right there. But then
mixed feels for Daigo.
Yep, and then there's the Japanese side, which has the higher chance of tanking right there.
Nemo
right there.
Tokido, Mochi.
It's Zeon right there. Asian right there. Daigo right there. If he has sex with Gaio, says there's so many different.
Idom.
I says Idom, and also there's that Japanese Chun Li player that.
Shoko.
Shoko right there. There's also Move right there. Like Human Mom.
Momochi.
Says no. I'm not thinking of Human Mom out there. Zhao Zhang right there. I know I'm saying his name wrong right there. He plays Cammy. Says he's very, very good right there. That's to see it. And it's basically the top 8 is actually going to be very hype right there. And also the pool is probably going to be very hype because since it is a coin flip type of game, that means there could be a lot of upsets in the game. That means it's very hard to tell who's going to make top 8 because last year L.A. Joe made top 8 and at that time he was playing very fucking well right there. So he did during that year did deserve top 8. But obviously right there we can't tell who's going to make top 8 right there. That has to do it. But there is a very good high chance of Punk going to make it in top 8 right there. You're
too busy playing that Tekken 7.
Yep, that too. Nakadu will probably make it right there. Tokido has a high chance of doing that. And Xian has a high chance right there. Fudo has a very high chance right there. That's to do it because he made second. He made second place. Infiltration has a very, very high chance right there. That's to do it. But it all depends on what character he actually plays right there. If he's gonna stick with Nas, because I know he's playing a lot of Nas this season right here. But he also plays a lot of other characters, so he might counter pick. But another character that will actually surprise me because I think he's actually doing very well too is Bonchan. Bonchan is doing very well, and he's stuck with Nas.
He's the only Nash left.
The only Nash one.
The only original Nash player. Says he's stuck with Nash after that nerf, and he has been doing very well for him. Says I think that he definitely has a high chance of making top 8. I definitely do. I definitely do agree with that. But at the moment, we don't know who's going to make top 8 in the game, but this is the game that you will definitely want to stick to see top 8 because watching high level Street Fighter 5 is very fucking hype, and it's going to be a very hype top 8. I know it right there. Even if you don't freaking like playing it or like watching at low level, you will definitely a lot of people love watching top 8. Love watching high level Marvel, and this Evo is going to be the highest level ever to this date right there for Street Fighter. Okay. Okay, now let's go over to a couple other topics right there, which is basically what's going to be revealed right there for our various games right there. We're going to go with the most well-known one right there, which is probably going to be Abigail for Street Fighter 5. Yes, which, I think that he, like, basically because how he looks in the game with there, I think it's going to be a combination of how Hugo plays and Zangief plays. Yeah, Hugo because he has very large buggles right there, and I believe he's going to be the second real grappler in the game right there. Second real grappler. So, so basically instead of only picking Zangief, now you can pick Zangief or Abigail.
Yes.
Yes. And says I would definitely like to see him play, and hopefully he actually plays fun, and hopefully he comes out not like a month from now after he gets revealed.
Hopefully.
Hopefully right there. Okay, there's also other things. We might also get a reveal of Super Street Fighter 5. That's Evo right there, because it's been rumored by a leaker that it could get revealed either Evo or later on this year, probably at Capcom Cup.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Which at the moment right there, two confirmed characters that he said that will be in Super Street Fighter 5. Basically, the third season of DLC right there will be Sagat and Sakura.
Well, finally.
Yeah. But we don't know that yet right there. We only know that it's a higher chance that if Abigail is coming out, because he did say that Abigail is going to be the next character for the second season DLC. Okay, let's see other things right there. Says we don't know if it's any going to be more reviews from Capcom right there, because it's Evo right there. They might do another game review. We don't know because it's Capcom. We don't know what they're thinking.
I'll do like a trailer for Infinite, more gameplay.
Oh, yeah,
maybe, probably.
Yeah, they'll probably do another gameplay trailer for Infinite. Hopefully, they updated the graphics a bit right there, because they obviously only have 3 months to actually do it with. No, I said 2 months. They only have 2 months right there before the game gets officially released.
Don't expect much.
Yeah, but we know that the game at the moment right there, like, it's very iffy right there. How we like the story trailer is not freaking like interesting to play at all, and at the moment the story trailer is also like a bad. It plays bad right there. That's because
they should have gave us the demo that they had at E3 where they could just do versus.
To be honest.
Yeah, but basically that right there. But obviously lock carrots out right there, so we don't have an option to play.
I guess the story mode was just like for the casuals, I guess. But at the end, even people were just not fond of it at all. It was just a poor choice.
It was.
They should have done what they did for Marvel 3 for the demo. Like, it was just Ryu, Chun-Li, and it was like 3 characters on the Capcom side and 3 characters on the Marvel side, and it was just versus and arcade mode, and that was it. They should have done that again.
They should have.
So it's bad. If they would have actually had four characters on each side right there, and we could do versus mode and probably training mode, that would make it so that it would be built more apart. But I think that actually did hurt the game a bit, because obviously the leaked a while back of the supposedly all the characters that got announced right there, and it's not a good cast, and then the demo right there that actually had people ifing right there, and then freaking Dragon Ball Z fighting game got announced right there, which freaking killed a lot more hype for it, because it's like, we don't want this Marvel, we want the Dragon Ball Marvel. But
I'll say this, like, I do think Marvel's gonna pull a KOF, because KOF at launch looked awful. It was not, that looked like a PS2 game, but it had updates and it kept getting better, and now it looks a lot better than what it did before, and I think they'll do that for Infinite. And for the cast of Infinite, I actually don't have that much of a problem with it, even though I do understand why people really want to want Arthur out of all characters or Firebrand back. But
I like Arthur.
I mean, I'm down.
Well, Arthur's a cool character. Like,
I mean, I guess
like everyone else, like no one. I guess no one used him. No one really wanted him back.
I think what he's getting is more variety.
Well, people didn't use him like that because he's like not really a viable character because it's a gold armor mechanic.
He's a great anchor.
Yeah, I think he just wants more variety because most of the cast right now is from Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. So, but since we actually have not played the game at all yet, we can't really give the opinion on it right there. And hopefully they decide to actually do like a real demo of the game later on, but which is probably not going to be likely.
Yeah.
Says, or if they actually decided like, you know what, we need to fucking test out the server, test out the player, internet, the connection with the internet. So let's like put up a demo so people can play online. Just because. But says like that's for like if for the like Capcom side. There's probably gonna be maybe like a new character reveal probably for like all the other games most likely. Besides
I can go into detail for like Tekken and Arxis stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tekken's gonna release them because I know they're gonna add more to the story for what I've heard, and the Tekken bowling. Yeah, apparently they are. That's what my friend told me. And Tekken bowling, and there's more characters apparently in the coding, or something like that.
Let me just explain about that. All right. So don't worry about like the characters and like the coding. That might just be leftover stuff. But let me get to the important part. So the rumor about more story might be a thing because the game's gonna be updated like seasonally, right? So that might be a thing for casual stuff. So that's great. And also Tekken Bowl coming out next month. But there is this huge rumor that the guest character for Tekken is apparently an air dashing character and has a weapon. So people are expecting...
What?
Yes. The character also has a burst mechanic, another blocking mechanic as well to the mix. So people are suspecting this is a character from Arc System Works. So people are saying it's either Ragnar from Blaze Blue or Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear.
Oh shit!
So we might get a teaser for that character at Evo due to the fact that that character is coming out at the end of the year in winter.
That's
we might get a sneak peek of like the new character or the guest character.
Damn.
For Tekken side. For Arxis side, for Blaze Blue, the reason why we're seeing Blaze Blue at EVO, right, not just Guilty Gear, is apparently there's a special announcement at Sunday for Blaze Blue, or just in general.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I don't know if whether it has to do with the Ruby game or it might be just related to Blaze Blue. I hope it's related to Blaze Blue because why would it be in the lineup if it's not news about Blaze Blue?
Yeah, why?
So what would probably be happening is either A, it's probably going to be talking about the Ruby game, or that might be its own thing, or B, it's going to be an update to the current Central Fiction game, might add new characters and just change up the game in general and stuff like that. For Guilty Gear, I have no idea what's going to happen. They might just talk about something that might happen in the future, but other than that, I have no idea. Oh, yeah. But that's all I know for Tekken and what's going down for Arxis.
Okay, well, let's see. So Injustice 2, obviously right there. Injustice 2, they've been releasing characters. Obviously, they're probably going to like tease a character in the Injustice finals. Guilty Gear, obviously right there. They're still like making that game, so obviously we're going to do that. Marvel, we talked about Marvel. Blaze Blue, we just talked about that, and King of Fighters, there probably is going to be like a King of Fighters reveal too, because I believe that's still being played still.
Oh yeah, no. King of Fighters is definitely going to get still updated because fun fact, KOF 13 on consoles was the third version of the game.
Was it, huh?
Yeah, it was the third version of the game if I recall, and right now we're only at the second version of the game with DLC. So do expect soon third version of KOF 14. I'm not sure if they're going to go announce that at Evo since they already came out with version 2.0 this February. It would be amazing if they did, but yeah, just I don't know. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but definitely be on the lookout for news because they might reveal shit.
Okay. Then let's go with the final thing that we can probably talk about, which is Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Which obviously there's probably going to be a big review for that for the new fighter.
Oh, they might just show a Trunks gameplay trailer. To be honest.
Yeah, they probably will definitely show that, but obviously right there they might do something else too because.
Oh yeah, they might put out the release date for that closed beta.
True. Oh, that actually probably is gonna happen right there. Yeah.
I think there's actually one more thing we can talk about.
Okay. What?
Which is Arika's new game, which people have been labeling as
I forget about that.
Fighting EX Layer.
Oh yeah,
for short. Now this game is very remarkable because Arika is people most know Arika for their Street Fighter EX games, right?
Yes.
And it has a very close following, especially in New York. People still play EX2 to this day.
Really? Huh.
Right? There are people still play it. It's a really good game. But the thing is, Arika has not made a game, or more specifically a fighting game, for more than over a decade, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
So the reveal of Fighting EX Layer is huge because Arika fans are finally being able to, play as those characters and play like a Arika style game again for the first time in 10 years or even more than 10 years. And the crazy part about it is, if this is successful, this might, because fun fact, this game is actually not an official game just yet. This is just April Fool's joke, technically.
Yes.
So it's only a very small build. It's even less than Dragon Ball Fighter Z in terms of completion, I'd assume. But it's playable. And it looks really solid. And apparently they're showcasing a new system mechanic for the game as well. So if the game ends up being successful, we'll end up seeing much more of Arika in the future, which I hope is the case. So EVO is more like a testing ground.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we covered a lot of shit.
Yes, we did.
We definitely covered a lot of stuff that we tried to talk.
Wow.
What's that? So Jack the Ripper is in here.
Oh, Shaq. Hey, what's up, man?
What up? I gotta join at the wrong time, did I? Holy crap.
Yeah, the show is over, man.
I'll tell you about it later, don't worry. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching right there, and hopefully this has been a very long episode of Team Area Combos right here. Next week, we will, not next week, but the 2 weeks after that, we probably will go over the thoughts of EVO right there, talk about the various stuff I got revealed at EVO, and probably other stuff here and there. That's it. Thank you guys for watching, and also, I will see you next time, and I am Flying High.
I'm Jacko, man.
I'm Barzan.
I'm SS.
I'm Jack the Ripper, and I just joined the call.
Okay, and yes, we will all see you guys later. See ya.
Enjoy EVO.
Enjoy EVO.
It's Marvel, guys.
It's Marvel, baby.
Yeah, Marvel, baby.
It's Marvel, baby. Where your current mustache at?
Damn straight.
Marvelous.